What? He's actually gonna do that? Are you kidding me? I can't complain with this one. I mean, you're getting the Roadster Jet and Little Bird for the snake and a Hyper Red level 1 and gold texture. Totally reasonable. I mean, for a snake that was like 700k a few months ago, gold is a pretty good overpay for it. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Jailbreak trading series video, and today we are trading the snake. Now, yes, this is literally the car from Forza Horizon 4, at least on the title screen of it. So yeah, it's a really awesome car that they added, and I think it is the McLaren Senna. It's an awesome vehicle. I really like it, and it's got the looks, it's got the performance, but we're gonna be seeing if it's also got the trading value. So wow, it actually like totally messed up that turn right there, even though I did let go off the accelerator. But yeah, we're gonna be going back to the trading dome. We're gonna be seeing what players offer for this vehicle, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. So the only concern that I have for this vehicle is that a lot of players probably have it already, and it might be tough to sell. I mean, this vehicle is only going to become rarer once the stock actually depletes. So yeah, what on earth? That is a spectacular outfit. It fits me perfectly. I didn't get that. All right, anyways, we're gonna be adding in the snake. He's offering the drone and eclair. Now that's actually pretty solid, and if I were to add just a little bit, then I think I'd be able to get even more. Oh, he actually got rid of the eclair, so I'm gonna try and see if I can throw in the crown to see what he actually ends up doing for it. Okay, this is becoming an absolute disaster, so I don't know what we're trying to do, but I'm just going to stick with his first trade that he was offering a drone and eclair for the snake. I feel that's actually pretty decent, considering that when the snake released, it was only worth like 700k or something. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with getting a drone and eclair for it now, especially because I really like the drone. It's definitely a very versatile vehicle. But you know what's even better? A saucer. Unfortunately, I think that is a long way out of reach from the snake, so you'd have to get like a dozen of them to even come close to a saucer. But yeah, he actually ended up throwing in the monster truck. I'm just going to have to leave the trade, but anyways, it was nice meeting Jonathan. Oh, is that what the hyper pink level 5 looks like? So I was actually offered a hyper pink level 5 for the spinner rims a few videos ago, and I didn't actually know what it looks like. But I mean, let me know what you guys think. That actually looks pretty insane. Let's see if we can find another player. Oh my god, I actually throw in a beige to this guy. He looks like the same vehicle. Anyways, yeah, it looks like he's offering a hyper yellow level 1 and an eclair. Let's see if I can throw in a shell classic instead. Okay, so it looks like his final offer is hyper yellow level 1 and eclair. He actually wants volt bike. Okay, let's see if we can get something done over here. So I guess you can get a pretty easy hyper yellow level 1, but too bad it's really easy to get these in the first place. So I'm just going to be declining this trade. Yeah, it's just a shame that getting a hyper yellow is way too easy nowadays, and it looks completely brown. So you guys already know what I mean by me not wanting a hypercar. I'm just going to decline this trade. Let's see what this player has to offer. You know what? I actually really like the idea of having the snake and beige net in the same trade. I want to see what this guy offers for it. That might be interesting, and it's because I'd have to throw in a lot more than just the shell classic. So this is pretty much what he's offering. Let's spawn in another snake. I don't know where mine went, but it's long gone from now, and there it is. Pretty easy to find it in the garage as well, so that is a plus for this vehicle. Oh wait, okay, he actually wants the shell classic instead of the beige nut, I guess. So let's see over here. What? He's actually gonna do that? Are you kidding me? I can't complain with this one. I mean, you're getting the Roadster Jet and Little Bird for the snake and a hyper red level 1, which I think it is one of the rare ones. The good thing is you can at least upgrade the hyper red level 1, so that means you'd be able to get a level 2 right off the bat as soon as you get your own hyper red as well. So I mean, I guess this is pretty fair. All right, he actually wanted me to just offer the shell classic, and he's going to give the hyper red level 1 and the roadster. So wait, he's actually adding even more. So let's see right here. He's adding the roadster, Little Bird, Ray. Okay, whatever. I'm not really dependent on obtainables in the game. I kind of need limiteds to get me anywhere, but it was nice meeting this guy. I can't get over how cool this vehicle looks. It's literally just like a beige net, and I mean, it looks so nice with the pixel and the hyper purple, and it's day, so you can get an idea of what it looks like. I think the hyper purple definitely looks better at night, and you can kind of see that really cool reflection and the particles coming off from this vehicle. So that's because I do have the hyper purple and pixel as the customization for this vehicle. But anyways, we've got a brand new trade over here. Yo, Volt Macron, that's actually really good. Hold on, I'm gonna try adding for this. There you go. I threw in my second shell classic. I mean, I can't really get anything better for the shell classic, so I might as well try and see if I can get anything done over here. This guy said he's looking for the M12, but I think he's really far off from an M12. Like, no way the M12 goes for a Volt bike and a Macron. Everything after the Macron isn't really worth that much. I guess the little bird is kind of convenient to have, but most of you guys already own it. It's like 199,000, so you should have it by now in the game. It's not really that hard to get. Anyways, yeah, I ended up declining that trade because it wasn't worth my time. I'm gonna keep on going around. There's so many players with like fully upgraded hyperchromes. What, am I missing out on something? But look at this, hyper pink, hyper red, and then this guy's got like a hyper blue. Like, that's crazy. Wait, hold on, I could just steal this really. Hey guys, look at this. I've got the hyper pink level 5, and I'm bringing you a brand new trading video. Totally real. I didn't steal this vehicle at all. So yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, you could totally just steal vehicles in Jailbreak and make people think that you have your own hyperchrome level 5. But yeah, anyways, you know what, I've got to say, I can't imagine what this looks like with the pixel texture. I feel the particles and all the reflections and this kind of glowing effect would look super crazy. Although I haven't seen anyone with hypershift legitimately yet, so I can only imagine what hypershift looks like. It's just that for the time being, I'm not really playing the main Jailbreak game, thinking of sticking with trading for the time being. It's just a lot more fun to play this expansion, and yeah, I kind of want to start getting things kicking off again before like Jailbreak gets popular again or something, or vehicles become like too rare to find and you have to do massive overpays to get them. But anyways, I digress. Let's spawn in another snake. All right, there it is. Pretty easy to get, like I said, and then we're just gonna keep on going around and see what players offer for this. All right, we've got this player over here. We're gonna throw in the snake, right? And of course the frozen, the hyper orange. I hate that they just mess up value. Seriously, I think they should just decrease the value of the level 1 hyper orange. Just make it like, I don't know, 300k, because that's what I'd honestly give for hyper orange level 1. Don't get me wrong, the higher ones are still pretty valuable. Like a fully upgraded hyperchrome, I've got no problem with that. And interestingly, this guy threw in like 3 trophy wings and 2 Sablé rims, so I don't know what he was trying to do here, but obviously I am just going to have to pass on this trade. And something interesting I saw in the trading dome is people are literally giving overpays for vehicles that have been only traded like once or twice. And I have a torpedo that's only been traded 4 times, considering that I traded for it months ago when most vehicles, you know, weren't circulating over and over again, because that's just how trading kind of has been. I mean, most of the vehicles by now have kind of run its course, and they're all starting to get like 49 trades each. So I know Azimo's also been kind of frustrated, and he's been saying that it doesn't make sense either. So what I actually really want to do is I want to see if I can get rid of my torpedo that's only been traded 4 times for like a really big offer. Like, that would be crazy if I could get like an overpay by like 5 or 10 million for the torpedo, and then just get another one back once the times traded thing is removed from the game. So that's just a thought. If anyone else is considering doing it, let me know, because I want to see your guys' opinions on that. It seems like the majority don't really like the times traded thing, which I definitely agree, but you know, if it's still in the game, we might as well take advantage of it. I think most players are down to remove the trading times thing from vehicles because they don't affect the actual vehicle whatsoever. It's just people making up values that, oh, just because this vehicle's been traded more times means it's less valuable. So yeah, guys, let me know your opinions in the comments, what you think about the times trading feature. Should it stay in the game? Should it be removed? I'm thinking that it should be removed because it honestly doesn't make sense. Because look at this, even this Bezier that I traded has like 31 trades, and this Broly also has 49 trades. And let's see the snake. Okay, my snake is pristine. It's only been traded 0 times, but what if I try trading for a snake that's been traded 30 times? Is it less valuable than a snake that's been traded 0 times? Or does this times traded feature only apply to something like the torpedo? I don't know. This is really random, and of course trading just not making sense again. So yeah, let's see over here. Would I take the Volten Roadster for Pixel? Probably not. I don't really see a point in doing that. Oh yeah, he offered the Volten Radiant Yellow, so I'm just gonna have to pass on this one. It is going to be tough to sell the snake standalone, so I have been trying to offer some extra vehicles alongside it, but obviously that doesn't always work out. And gold texture, totally reasonable. I mean, for a snake that was like 700k a few months ago, gold is a pretty good overpay for it, even though it's nothing too crazy, because I do think a vehicle is better at the end of the day. But if you want the gold texture, it does give that impression of a high value, and it is a pretty decent ad in most scenarios. So I mean, yeah, sure. So okay, I'm gonna do like maybe 3 or 4 more trades just to get a decent idea of what the snake is worth. Okay, wow, this player has actually nothing. Okay, I take that back. He does have a forge rim and slasher's rim, but seriously, no spoilers, a single tire, which is the bad donuts one, no horns, no collars, no safes, and no consumables. And guess what? Who would have guessed he declined the trade? I mean, I'm not gonna get angry about that. Let's just do a few more trades then. Okay, we've got this player over here. We're gonna be offering the snake as usual. Okay, so this player doesn't actually have all that much. I mean, he did offer the hyper pink level 1, but I mean, I don't know, the hyper pink level 1 just doesn't seem that worthwhile. I mean, you can't really do much with it, but he's offering the hyper pink level 1, a score scorch texture and these saw blade rims, but it's really a stretch. I don't think I'd do it for a hyperchrome. Anyways, we've got a trade over here. All right, this guy throwing the UFO, Eclair, Shellmark 5, and a Hyper Orange level 1, which I kind of wish he didn't. UFO and Eclair sound a little bit more appealing than the hyperchrome at this point. I'm getting hyperchrome every single trade. Every single trade. It's just a hyperchrome, hyperchrome after hyperchrome, and they're all level 1s. I think the only good trade I got for a hyperchrome was the one where the guy was asking for spinners for a level 5 hyper pink, but it is a hyper pink, and I think that's one of the easier ones to get. I don't think I'm gonna bother just trading for a hyperchrome. Anyways, this is the last player I'm going to be trading with today, and they're throwing in the Torero and Volt bike, but he is unfortunately offering for the M12. So let's see over here. I'm gonna throw in the M12 like he asked. Okay, come on, I did not mean to open the map. And okay, for the Snake and M12, he is giving the Torero, Volt bike, Roadster, Eclair, Cybertruck, Meteor Magnet, Terminator, and Badonuts. So wow, that was actually a lot to say. But you know how I'm feeling about this one. It's just not worth it. I mean, the thing about the Torero is like it's the only vehicle I actually care about here, but everything else is pretty much dumpster fire garbage. So yeah, don't bother. I'm going to decline this trade because it wasn't really worth all, but I hope you were able to get an idea of what the Snake is worth. It's a pretty cool vehicle, definitely sells for an absolute ton, and yeah, it's got a very nice design. Overall, I really like it, and I don't think I mentioned it, but it does have an animated spoiler, so it does turn the opposite direction when I am braking. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not really anything crazy. We've seen this before with the Macron and its active spoiler as well, but yeah, if this is your first vehicle, then it's pretty cool seeing this feature. And actually, I think it does have the doors that open. Never mind, I take that back. It doesn't seem to have doors that open. All right, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course, there is a playlist in the description, so if you're interested to see some other vehicles in the Jailbreak training series, then you sure can. But as always, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. But as always, I'll see you in the next trading video.